Hey everybody, Julie here from Mountain View Wellness. Today we're going to talk about breath work and the importance of diaphragmatic breath work in particular. When I get a client that's stressed, oftentimes they're breathing thoracically in their chest and the breath looks like this. Right? There's an inhaling up and an exhaling down. And that is a sign of using accessory muscles to get breath in their body. Diaphragmatic breathing is quite different in that you're using your diaphragm to release, and that's the inhale part. And the exhale part is when you press the belly button towards the spine, the diaphragm grows a little tight, you expel, and then you inhale again. Allow the belly to fill. Let me show you from the side. Now see if you can do that. Are your hands on your belly or not? Bringing particular attention to that exhale. Make it forceful at first. Pressing, releasing, inhaling. Once you begin to feel that activation, go ahead and take 10 breaths on your own. Go ahead and bring your hand to your belly, your hand to your chest. Exhale, squeeze. Release, allow the inhale to happen. So we're going at different paces. You do your own pace. A few more times. One more time. Now another way to get into and to activate the diaphragmatic breath is to come down onto our backs. So let's go ahead and do that together. Go ahead and roll onto your back. Bring your hands onto your belly now. Press your lower back into the floor and feel that tilt of the pelvis. Feel those muscles that are engaged. Those muscles in the front of your core, when they're engaged, they help protect the lower back. So it should come as no surprise that when people are breathing in their chest a lot, the core is getting weaker. So just remember, instead of doing sit-ups, you can do some diaphragmatic breathing and still get tonification, get some tone into the core. Okay, it doesn't always have to be crazy. Let's take some diaphragmatic breaths here in this position, and for some of you, this position might feel more comfortable than seated. So bringing your hands onto your belly, exhale, pressing the belly button towards the spine. Imagine that you're squishing a little tomato down your lower back, and just feel that core engage. You're going to release, and maybe there's a little shift, maybe there's a little space at the lower back. Inhale, and exhale. Doing this a few more times. Inhale, the pelvis tilt forward, space at the bottom. Belly grows big. Exhale. 2 more times. And 1 more time. And just breathe. Bring your arms to the side and just breathe. In and out through your nose. And see if you're automatically breathing more into your diaphragm, if there's a little bit of movement. You want to bring your hands to your belly and just breathe. If your hands move at your lower belly, it means that you are getting some movement in your diaphragm. And finally, our last position, and another great way to practice diaphragmatic breathing and to strengthen your core and lower back, is to come to all fours, and we're going to do some cat-cow. So I'm going to roll over to my side, come on up onto my elbow, and then come to all fours. Now our first position is going to be Halloween cat, or the cat part of cat-cow. This is really about the spine here. I'm going to actually flatten out my feet, so the tops of my feet are going to come to the floor. If that's too much for your ankles, just keep those toes tucked, okay? So we're going to exhale. Remember that squishing tomato? Well, we're going to squish that tomato and feel the whole spine flex, making yourself round. On your inhale, you're going to relax the belly, sink the spine, and then grow it out nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the exhale, you round, press your hands into the floor. On your inhale, you relax. You feel your spine grow nice and long. Bring your head to where it feels comfortable. This is your inhale and exhale. Do this 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more time. Now, if you'd like, you can tuck your toes and sit back. You can come to a child's pose here. Really feel your spine grow nice and long here. Relax. Send your hips back. Or you can allow the tops of your toes, tops of your feet to come to the floor. If this is a lot for the tops of your ankles, go ahead and roll a towel and place it right there at this kind of angle here. And that should provide your ankles a little bit more support so you can actually stretch out long and release the lower back. Let's hang out here just for a few breaths. Child's pose, a pose of surrender and relaxation. It's not to say that it should be easy though. You may feel some nice stretching here. You can take your knees together, nice and tight, or wider. Just find a position that feels good in your body and take some breaths here. Let's come on up to all fours. Come back to seated. So I hope you enjoyed this sequence, first starting in seated and practicing our diaphragmatic breath there. Then supine on our backs, squishing that tomato on the exhale, releasing, allowing the belly to fill. And then finally coming to all fours and doing some